getting the water to the top of the engine. Even though you got 2 new thermostats, the water doesn't reach the top of the engine. So what I'm doing is I'm rebuilding the poppet valve, and inside here was a bunch of crud, and then inside here there was a bunch of crud underneath the diaphragm. This thing here, see all that? That was hard as a rock. This thing is like really brittle. You know, I got over 1,000 hours on my engine, and it's time to replace this guy or rebuild it. I couldn't get a whole assembly because they sell it in individual pieces, which is fine, and all you do is just clean it up. You can use really fine sandpaper. This is 2000 grit sandpaper, so you just want to go in there just like that, clean all that up, and then just put it back together. This is the cap for it, and this diaphragm here, it swelled, and it wasn't letting the diaphragm kind of see the pattern here. It was getting caught down here when I took it out, and it's kind of almost like jammed up like that. So, you know, you just get the new gaskets, you know, put it in just like that. That goes in there just like that. There's a piece of plastic here in the middle that supports the diaphragm. It goes in there like that with a new gasket. So that's how it goes in your engine. But then you got to this is the engine side. These go into the engine. So once you put that in the engine, then you just put this guy like this gasket like that, and it's got a collar on it right there. See that little lip? You see that? So that goes into like that. So that's how it sits in the engine, like that. You just put it in the engine, then that's how you replace it. That's how you build it. So now that we're back at the motor, see these 2 guys in here. This guy here, that's the grommet. So you gotta get this guy out of here. See, that's how brittle this guy is. There. He's got some cracks. That guy comes out of there. And this guy comes out of there. Let's see if I can get that out of there. There you go. See all that? I have to chisel a little bit right there and there just to break it up, to weaken it. And then I use the lube. Just something. This is from Sta-bil. It's a frogging oil. It's a lubricant. It works really good for a lot of things, and it's made to fog your engine. But this is the piece that comes out, and just check to see if that looks good. That's it. All right. This piece goes on just like that. There you go. Goes in there. Tappy. There. All right, that's it. That's how it goes in there. Just like that. So you just have to compress that spring in there, and it'll seat itself. Just put these down by hand. That's pretty much it. Just line the two gaskets, and inside there, remember that hex goes in between the middle of the inside gasket, and that goes in here where the poppet valve goes in. So you line that up, and then that fits in there and it bolts right up. That's pretty much it. That's what you're looking at, the poppet valve. So what happens is, it was peeing through here, through the pee hole, going through there, but it wasn't reaching the top up here. And you know, when the water gets up here, your thermostats, they should open up, you know, as soon as it gets warm, operating temperature, and it circulates the rest of the water through the system. But with mine, it wasn't getting all the way to the top. So then that's when I check this guy, I check this guy, this check valve, I checked this check valve here, and this was clear, and then I took this guy out here. I'll show you a picture in the video what it looked like. There was corrosion, or there was weeds in there. That's a filter. All right, so you got to clean that out too. So then did all that, and I got over here to my poppet valve, and that's what I seen, all the corrosion inside it. You know, dirt, sand, weeds, it all gets in there. All right, we got the poppet valve installed, and she's running good. Picked up some driftwood. Get that out of the way. We don't want anybody hitting that. But yeah, poppet valve. If you're having a mysterious overheating problem, and that's probably your problem. So watch the video and, you know, subscribe and like, you know, and share it if it helps somebody. And that's why we do this. You know, help each other out, save a little money. Have fun and be safe on the water, guys. Thanks for watching.